So what is the law of attraction? So I've seen a few of these what is law of attraction videos online, but to me it feels like a lot of the people recording the videos have googled what is law of attraction and just recited what they've seen. So what makes me different? What makes me so qualified to tell you what the law of attraction is and introduce you into this world? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben. Hi, hello. I'm an investor, I'm a certified life coach. I'm also the author of Retired at 25, out September 30th. Plug. I'm not going to give you a sob story about my life because it's not X Factor, but last year everything changed. Last summer I started reading about the law of attraction. Not really intentionally. I picked up a couple of books. One was about the law of attraction, so I thought, but they ended up all being about the law of attraction, so I kept reading. I've read like 40, 50 books since, and I drastically changed my life overnight. Like overnight. In January 2020 I had £200 to my name. I was working 3 jobs as well. 2 of them were self-employed. And then in summer I started learning about the law of attraction and manifesting. And then from November to April I manifested £1.4 million without lifting a finger. Like, that baffles me to say now. Imposter syndrome is real. You know, I'm going to be real, I lost a lot of money. But from these videos I'm going to make, you can see how I've manifested every single thing, what techniques I've used, and how they just came true just by me believing they were going to come true. If you've watched other law of attraction videos, then you've seen people with candles and saying, you've just got to think about the universe, man. So I'm sort of like that, but with proof. So my book, Retired at 25, tells you how I quit 3 jobs at 25 without lifting a finger and made more money than I could have ever imagined. I manifested cars, money, house, even my daughter. Before I get started, when I started reading and researching and learning, it sounded like mumbo jumbo. Sounded like a load of... I thought, no way is this going to make any sense. If this was true, if this was the way of life, if the universe was my best friend, then everyone would be doing this and everyone would be rich. Until I started doing it, and then the universe became my best friend, and then I became rich. But it's not just about wealth. For me, wealth is time. So it's about money, happiness, health, whatever you want to manifest, you can overnight. And here's how. So what is law of attraction? What you think, you become. And if you can just understand that, you can knock the video off. Don't forget to subscribe first. So, best way I describe it is, it's all about whatever you believe is true. Okay? If you wake up in the morning and get out of bed, stub your toe, or you open your phone and you've got bad news, or you've gone into your overdraft and didn't expect it, the rest of that day is going to be the worst day you've ever had. Right? Because you've woken up in the morning, bad things have happened, so you, in your head, you believe the rest of the day is going to be a bad day. And it will be. Regardless of what happens in that day, you will pick up all the bad things and your mind will create that as a bad day. On the other hand, if you wake up and you receive good news, or an unexpected refund has gone into the bank, or you've been waiting for an email and you finally had it, and you're in a good mood, no matter if that's the same day as the bad day, it's going to be a brilliant day, if that makes sense. So your thoughts are powerful, your mind is powerful, and it's so powerful that if you truly believe in whatever you choose to think, even if you think something that's not actually true, i.e. you being a millionaire and you're not a millionaire, if you truly believe that, then your reality and the universe has no other option but to make it so. And again, I've been you. I've tried to learn about this last year, and I thought, you need to stop smoking. What are you talking about? How are you going to just create what you want in front of you? Even Einstein talked about energy creates matter. And I'll get into that. For me, how I explain it all, and how you attract the reality that you want, how you become the person that you want, is there's a big empty field of consciousness, of matter, and in this field is an endless amount of possibilities of you. So out there is you as a millionaire, you as a billionaire, you with a Lamborghini, you, if you're ill, it's you with great health, if you've got a bad back, it's you with a great back, and all you need to do, now bear with me, all you need to do to become, for example, that millionaire, is become that millionaire. Like, I made, and I'll do another video on this because it's a weird story, I made £1 million, just over £1 million, in 45 seconds. And all I'd done to do it was change my phone background to a quote that said, I'm a millionaire. So every time I open my phone, I'd subconsciously see that message and it gets stuck in my brain until I believed it, and my reality made it so. So, you attract what you truly believe is true. Say it again. You attract what you truly believe is true. Do you know why you haven't got enough money? It's because you keep saying I haven't got enough money. Do you know why you hate your job? It's because you keep saying I hate my job. I used to work in a supermarket, and before I started there I was personal training full time. But then it got to the point I didn't have enough money to cover my bills. I ended up in a supermarket. When I started, a boy came up to me when I was working and he said, "Oh, I thought you were doing really well." And my ego was like, I thought, oh, I hate this job, I'm working in a supermarket, I'm supposed to be full of dreams and passion. And then one day I realised, actually, I've got a job, first of all. I've got a job that's up the road I can walk to if need be. And then I started to change my mindset, so I thought, how can I make myself happy in this place? And so I decided that every time I'd go into work, I'd make someone else laugh or someone else smile. From that point, I'd be listening to music as I walked into work, and I'd dance as I walked through the door, and my colleagues would turn around and smile. And then after a few weeks it was, "Oh Ben, how are you always so happy?" Last year for me, the bad stuff I wouldn't really get into, but everyone at work was like, "How are you so happy after what you've been through?" I'm like, I'm going to be talking about the universe a lot. The universe has a lot of different names. It can be universe, spirit, higher power, God, consciousness, soul. One of my theories that I really do believe is this universe is me in another dimension, and right now I'm living as a fraction of me until I go back up to that part of me. So we're working together, which I'm not going to get into. Before I get too spiritual, let's talk a little bit of science. Tiny bit. Everything's made up of atoms, and atoms are always moving, always vibrating. So if you believe that, which is true, everything's in a vibration. Everything's made of atoms, me, you, this camera, this tripod, everything's in a vibration. The level you are vibrating on we call a frequency. If your frequency is low, you're in a bad mood, you're negative. Your frequency is high, so you win the lottery, frequency whew, up there. And the frequency, think of a radio. You want to tune into a certain radio station, you tune your radio. So if you've got millions of pounds, your frequency's up here. If you're a drug addict, alcoholic, and you just hate your life, your frequency's down here. So Ben, how do we tune our frequency? So the universe gives you what you give it. The energy that you give the universe, I don't mean energy, I mean energy. The energy that you give the universe gives you. So if you start practicing this and you start saying, okay, alright Ben, I'll give it a go. I want more money. Don't know what this was. I want more money. I want a new house. So the underlying sort of emotion there is, I haven't got enough money and I don't like my current house. So you are giving off the vibration of lack. You're giving off the energy of lack. So the universe, even though it's co-creating your reality with you, all it hears and all it feels is lack. So it gives you more lack. So then we change that to, I have an abundance of money. Money flows into my life daily and in increasing amounts. But it's not just about what you say. It's about the emotion that goes with it. If you keep saying, I'm a millionaire, but inside you truly do feel skint, you feel like you've got no money, then again, all the universe feels is the emotion underneath it. But if you keep saying, I've got a lot of money, and you believe that you've got a lot of money, and you feel like you've got a lot of money, first thing I manifested was £1,000. And I truly believed that I had £1,000. Like, I was ready to spend £1,000, and I felt like I seen it in my bank account. And then 3 days later I had an email off HMRC. Because of COVID, my business was taking less money and I was entitled to a grant of £1,000. Like that. So back to this big field of possibilities. Again, you want to be everyone wants to be a millionaire, unless you're a billionaire. You want to be a millionaire. Out there is you as a millionaire. Now for you to become that millionaire, all you need to do, like I said, is become that millionaire. You need to walk and talk and breathe and act like you're a millionaire. Technique that I use is when I'm in the shower, after I finish, just before I step out, I tell myself that when I come out of the shower, I'm going to be that millionaire. I'm going to be that person with the Lamborghini. I'm going to be that person that I want. And I step out of the shower and my chest is up and my shoulders back, and I'll go shopping and I'll walk around like I'm a millionaire. People look at me, I like I'm a millionaire. You've just got to be the person that you want to be. And the universe, because your brain doesn't know, and I found this so hard to believe at first until it happened. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. You can't tell. If you play out a scene in your head, for example, you winning the lottery, you picking up your dream car, and you truly feel the emotions and use all your senses and see that happening in your brain, in your mind's eye, then your brain doesn't know that it's not actually happening. Because you're feeling the emotions you would feel, and you truly believe it's already happening. So the only possible outcome there is the universe puts it in front of you. Because that's what you know to be true. And that is the law of attraction. That is the key. It's the way of life. Sometimes I'll be out and someone will say, oh, you're not working in that supermarket anymore. Oh, you're not personal training anymore. You still do massages? I'm like, no. And I go, how come? Oh, I got lucky in the stock market, is what I say. I don't tell them I manifested my goals and created my own reality from within. I don't tell them that. I think I'm a nut job. That's why I'm putting it here. So people who want to hear it can hear it. That's how the world works. And I put a couple of stories on Instagram about it and how I started. And a lot of people messaged me saying, oh yeah, I tried this, but loads of things happening. I kept thinking, coincidences. There are no coincidences. I got one of my dream cars. To get the car, I found a photo of the inside of a similar car, same make and model. Took a screenshot of the steering wheel and imagined myself behind the steering wheel until I was behind the steering wheel. One of the main points you need to know as well, before I finish, is not to worry about the how. Again, I keep using the millionaire because that's what I wanted. To be a millionaire, you don't have to worry about how you're going to get it. And it'll go against everything you know, everything school has taught you, everything your family has taught you. Work hard, get a job, work hard, start a business, do this. The most I've ever worked is returned less money. So the less I've worked, the more money I've ever had. I like keeping my videos shortish. I don't know how long this is going to be. So after I finish this video, I'm going to record all the techniques that I've used. They're in my book as well. Plug again. My book's not out till September 30th. Any questions? In the description I'll put my Twitter. Please drop me a message. I love helping. I really want to coach people. I've done a couple of podcasts, and in September I'll be in schools teaching it and telling my story and teaching kids how they can change their reality. Don't know why, because it's going to go against everything they've learned in school. But thanks for watching. I really do appreciate your time. If you'd like to subscribe, feel free to do so. Other than that, have a good day, and don't waste your energy on anyone who doesn't deserve it.